Hello traders and welcome to this new video. This video is a recap of our DAX live trading room from this morning, from today, the London session. London open, 9 o'clock my time in Holland. We have a small live trading room with a few members. I share my screen. I call out setups, incoming setups on the DAX index and the DAX futures. We look at both because, of course, the futures follow the DAX. And let me show you today's setup we took together. This is a renko chart with the DAX futures, the $25 per tick. There's also a $5 per tick DAX futures chart and a $1 per tick futures chart. So you can choose what to trade. Here are the setups for this London session. We had a very nice breakout. So there are a few levels we look at in this scenario. The green and blue and red zones, these are based on the options market, and I release these levels in a data file to my paid members of the live trading room, and they can import these levels so they can trade also together with me off those levels. We have normal levels, basic levels I call them, the index close, index open. You can easily convert them from the index. Let me show you. Here, this was the DAX index this morning, the 1 minute chart, and there's always a little bit price difference between the index and the futures. Today that was 66 ticks, and you can easily convert the open and the close as you can see here. So this block, this area is the initial balance, the first hour. This is also something we trade. We trade the breakout or the retest of those levels. We trade interaction of the index open. We had a nice trade here, and we trade the anchored VWAP of the index and the 2-day VWAP and a weekly VWAP. So let's get to it. What do we see? This is a 2-1 renko chart. This is 25 ticks per $25 per tick, and we aim for daily 20 ticks with one contract. I also give full support on what prop firms to go for, how you manage your accounts, your private accounts, data feed and everything. You get full service in the live trade room. Let's go to the setup. So price opened 9 o'clock. We were putting in our levels, and what did we see? Price was above the index open. We see rejection above the close, indicating for us already the price did not want to go higher. Okay, this is a gamma flip, what they call gamma flip area. Above the gamma flip, we will see price really wants to push higher. So we already knew when price stayed below the close, below VWAP, below the index open, that we're gonna see a sell-off and a high potential breakout. So we also have the pre-market. Some people call that Asia range. This is pre-market. This is every price action before London open and yesterday close. And pre-market is not on the index because the index doesn't move during Asia. So pre-market is futures. So these are just what levels, some levels we trade the break and retest. These levels we talk about in the live room, and I call them out. These setups, for example, we were looking this morning for price to break free from the open, the blue line, come back to the open and retest it. So this one was not a really clean setup, but this one was. So we took this one. I really love the confluence of levels. So in this case, the yellow line is VWAP. This was the perfect setup for me. I really like this one. Every morning we see this. The VWAP retests, the open bounces. So this was also a very nice trade we took together in a live room 20 minutes after the London open, and we see the sell-off of the market happening. So we are looking for a pattern. We want price to break our levels, our zones, combo level here, pre-market, and our gamma level, and I want to see a retest here in this area. This is something we plan. I call this out, look for this, and here was that setup. You see, nice setup. Secondary setups after a breakout of a zone are structure retests. This one. I advise to take this half the position size, and this thing worked out, and we broke out of the next gamma zone on DAX. You see, I took this trade also, and this two setups we took together in the live room also. Why? Because we see the breakout of the zone. I call this out. Price first retest the structure. I was already in. You might close it, move your stop break even or not. Your stop is just above the high. We move our stop the moment price is in our favor. We move our stop to break even, so we keep the losses small. Then we had another opportunity. I stayed in this trade and I added 2 contracts. I took 2 contracts here and 2 contracts here because I know there's gonna be high probability price needs to pick up liquidity at this liquidity zone. Stop above, and we move our stop the moment this thing moves. Soon we will be releasing an auto entry and auto exit ordering tool, so you can activate the tool to enter a candle that prints to the downside, a bearish candle, as soon as it rotates around this zone. So that's a semi-auto trading. So the position is going to be entered for the by the tool. You just have to activate buy longs or sell shorts, and then it will enter the position for you automatically, because sometimes the rotations can be a little bit fast. Okay, so these were the setups. Here again we had a nice setup, structure retest. We had a nice sell-off below pre-market low. We know when there's a breakout, it has a lot of room to drop because of the daily ATR. We hit the index previous low, and this is where I first was thinking, okay, be careful with shorts. This was my last short at that time. Again, break of our gamma zone. I'm interested to take a trade around these zones. High probability, because this is liquidity. Price breaks it. It picks up the liquidity almost on a tick, and there's follow-up. And here was the first interaction. This was the low of the index. All good, and it dropped. It dropped to a strong gamma support. Call this trade out. Here, structure retest, but I didn't take it because I'm expecting here at this daily level strong support level, combo level here. I was expecting price to change structure, and it did. See, this is why I like renko. You see price moving up, going past all these highs. So the structure is changing. I call this microstructure because on a bigger picture, we really like to see price breaking above 1 or 2 gamma zones to really call a structure change. So this is microstructure. Simple setup again. Break of structure, all break of structure, break of the zone, and here we got a retest of a zone. So this was a long. Structure broke again. This is a combo zone, index previous low, gamma zone. So we were interested to go long here. And this was a higher risk setup I called out, and not everyone took. Fast break retest. This was the good one. here, breaks of that combo zone, retest, follow up. Okay, and now we see this area is holding. This is becoming the new support. After this low, this became the new support. And now the first hour has closed. That's the initial balance. So this is initial balance low, the low of initial balance. And we like to trade the breakout or continuation to the upside. We took 3 times a long from this area, just the same trade. And then I advised to stay out because it can break either way. We have to see price getting out of this range. Shorts were also valid, but it was not clear on overall structure. Big picture was down, smaller time frame, smaller picture was up. So we just wait. And then we had a massive sell-off here. A breakout of our liquidity. Retest of structure. See? This was this low, and this was low. Last structure of the zone. We took this one. I entered with the auto reversal. Hit my target. Same setup here. So we had another chance, another opportunity to take this trade. And this is why I like Renko, because it's so clean on the setups. On the time charts, you did not see this many long opportunities. Maybe 1, maybe 2. And we had multiple long opportunities in this support, temporary support long. And then we had the breakout. See? Breakout of our support, breakout of initial balance. The moment initial balance breaks out, we want to go for the retest. And here we had 2 rotations, 2 times to trade this. Smaller target, and like this one was like, what was this? Almost 20 ticks. 20 ticks is your daily target. Here, retest of structure after initial balance breakout. All setups based on our plan that we trade together. We hit our gamma. I took 1 higher risk counter on the double bottom. I never trade the first interaction. I only take doubles because the high probability it's gonna break. We plan ahead what we want to see. For longs, more longs, this is a high risk counter. For longs, I would really want to see structure getting broken. So price moving above this high, making retest of structure. That's a real reversal. And we talk about this. In this scenario, we were sitting on our hands. There was no opportunity to go long. We just wait and sit it out until we see confirmations. If we see the regular basic setups of our plan here. This was interesting. But then it broke down, and here we have it. This is the zone retest, structure retest. And there we have it. All was in line. This was a trade, this was a setup that was in line with the overall bigger picture. It was in line with our zones. It was in line with the structure. There's a three times confluence in this case. And we had a massive sell-off. And after this, there was nothing. Look at this drop. Sure, you can take the pullbacks, but together we did not. Because I have no levels, no zones here to enter on breaks and retests. So this is why I did not trade this. And we had a lot of opportunities in this time of day, the first 1.5 hour, a lot of trades, way more than we normally take. So we didn't have to take trades in no man's land. So this is why I was not trading here. This is why we didn't call any trades in this market area. Sure, you can take structured trades, but I have no zones here. So this is an area and a time of the morning we did not trade. So for us as a group, we had most opportunities here in our zones, and we made the plan together what we wanted to see. We had clean breakout of a pre-market above. Then we had a clean breakout of initial balance, and we know based on the trading videos we have in the Discord that these kind of setups really take off. We keep an eye on the daily ATR for a exhaustion move and then potential rotation to the upside, but that was not happening today. So we had our opportunities. Easy trading, easy target hit within the first 1 hour, 1.5 hour of trading of the London session. We will be continuing after lunch. If you like to join us in a live room, you can get a freebie for like 1 day, but also you would need a lot of few videos to look at, to study for the setups. But if you like, you can do a freebie for 1 day. And yeah, just join us in the Discord and talk with us about how nice it is to trade on the DAX. Hope to see you there, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye.